Hello, and welcome to Monday, the 16th of September 2024. We're on day three. Day three, everybody. Road to 2000 ELO. So join me and let's go through a game. We'll just get logged in onto LICHESS. Let's just hope everyone's doing well. We've just spent an hour and a half getting home from work. So much hold-ups, etc. What we'll do, we'll go, oh, does that go back there? So we're going to go real time. We'll do 15 minutes. 15 minutes rated, and we'll go random. And well, there's 15 plus 15. We've got 1580. See what's going on while we're waiting for it to load. Let me just go back a page and create a game. Rating range, we don't want anything. We just want to, that's what I had it minus 500 the other way. So we've got 13 minutes there. 25 minutes, should we go with that one? Oh, was that 960, was it? Oh, we got 15 minutes. Here we go then. So let's take it out of Zen mode. This guy's Rado 7007. So he's rated at 1699. So we've got an E4, E5. So we're going to go knight F3. Okay, we've got knight C6, bishop C4. Are we going to get a knight F6, two knights? Or a bishop C5 is usually... Oh, we've got a knight D4. Have I seen this before? This is kind of like main line of the two knights when knight comes to D4. It's the Fritz variation. So they've just given up a pawn for free. So let's just snap the pawn off. And the queen... Right, the queen's come out here threatening this pawn on G2, right? Okay, and it's threatening the knight here. Is there a tactic where... I'm trying to think. There's a tactic there, check. King's going to go to D8, so yeah. Oh, what we could do is play knight F3. We could play knight F3 and attack the queen. So knight back to F3, attacking the queen and attacking the knight at the same time. And the queen's not going to take here, are they? But then again, they might. Because if we take the knight, then we're going to lose the rook. And the queen will have check. And then the king will have to come here. But then it'll be too... Oh, let's have a look. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, because he's asking me about playing. I'm thinking about my moves, mate. And I think it's in Russian. And if I want to take my time, I will, mate. So hold your horses. what about, yeah, because if the queen has the chance to take this pawn and then takes the rook, it's checkmate, because, well, the bishop comes back here. So should we, what do we do? I can't move the queen to protect because the queen just takes straight there. Right, so can we go there? Knight takes c2 check. Okay, we take. Queen takes knight. Oh, so they haven't done that. Okay, they haven't done that. Okay, what about if we just, you know what, I'm going to take the pawn with the pawn, simply because I do want to get tied up. So if I took with the bishop, they played c6, I've got to come back. Yeah, so it was better to take with the pawn, I think. So they've gone there. Oh no, they've took the knight, so we're a piece down now. I'm completely missed that. Ouch. Okay. I completely missed that. So they've taken. Are we okay? I don't understand. Maybe they thought. So they've castled. So I'm just preoccupied there. So they've castled long. And they've got a check coming in next. So we need to. Sugar. Knight c3, isn't it? I think we need to play knight c3, and then if they play rook check, we can bring the knight here, and then if the knight takes, the bishop takes. Okay, and then if, yeah, so that's fine. Right, yeah. So we've got two defenders on e2 there. Two defenders. Yes, exactly as I. So the knight comes across. If the knight takes, bishop takes. And we're. Oh no. I missed this. I missed this completely. Right, what's coming next? Oh no, bishop c5 check. Oh no, discovered a check here. Right, we are lucky because I had bishop c5 check there, and I believe that was, well, we could have played d4, knight takes, bishop takes. No, it was all right. It was all right. It was all right. So we've got a discovered check here. So what we need to do Right. I need to play d2, and then if they move the knight away, discover the check. We go here with the bishop, if that's correct. So where's the knight going now? The knight's going here, discover check from the queen. Right, so we've got a discovered check. Let's block it. And we've got another check. So we've got a, okay, so I'm getting distracted with the WhatsApp. Sorry about that. So they played check, and we've got check. Take the piece with check. Okay, so now we have an advantage, right? We have an advantage. So what's next? Right, they could play g5. We need to get out of the way of the queen. Right, let me have a little gander at the situation. We've got queen g3. I'd like to play rook e1. Simply because if we play rook e1 now and ignore g5 because they think, oh, we can win a knight back because of the pin x-ray on the king, we'll just simply go in check, and the only move now is the queen to come back, and then we can deliver checkmate. I wonder if that would work. So should we go with that? No, but if we go rook, no, they'd just simply take the rook, wouldn't they? And then the king takes. But then we could bring the queen back to e2 after the rook exchange and threaten mate in one. Let's go with that then, rook e1. Right, so they've got the bishop. Okay, we've got 5 minutes left on the clock. Okay, right. So what if... No, do you see that? They played the bishop here because they can go check, check, sorry, queen takes queen, and then bishop takes queen, discover check, winning the rook. So what we need to do, we need to go king f3. So they played the g5. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's just attack the rook. We're +2 anyway, so we've got a piece. And they've got the pawn, the extra pawn. But we've got the bishop pair. That's the main thing. We've got an active bishop on b5. We haven't activated the c1 bishop, the dark square bishop, but look at this sniper move here. So if they took with the pawn, we've got it eyes down on here. Yeah. So right, okay. Okay. Right. We've lost the knight. Not worried about that. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock. Seriously low on time. Okay. Okay. Let's swing it across a4. Let's get the attack with the pawns. So they've got knight h6 attacking the queen. They've got pawn takes knight, obviously, as I anticipated. Okay, so we've got to think quick now. Got to think quick. Right. Right, let's have a think. We are way low on time here. Right. Okay. Queen back to g1. Simply with the idea here. Sorry. Something there. Right. Okay, you're attacking there. That's fine. Gosh. Just push up the pawn. I can just come out of the way. I've got a check here. Rook takes. Bishop takes. So sacrifice a bishop. It's a good job that g pawn's there because we would have lost the queen with the rook check. What have they got next? They've got knight g4. Okay. Right, we are seriously low on time, so I'm just gonna have to think without doing the arrows, etc. So, and we'll review it after. So what I'm thinking now is to try and get the rook up here, exchange this rook off. Oh no. Right, okay. So you're gonna take the queen. Take the queen, king takes. Rook here, rook here. No, you don't want to take. Right, okay, what we're playing next? Okay, let's push up. 1:30 on the clock. Yes, I've got a plan. Pawn takes. If it's got any sense, they'll push up. Because if the pawn takes, I can play bishop takes pawn and then follow up with the rook here. So the knight's coming there. Okay. Tap the knight. I can play like a play this. Threaten mate in 1. That's a potential. So let's give that a whirl. Mate in 1. We've got 1:14 on the clock. They got 9:23 counting down. Potentially mate in 1 here. What's he thinking? What's he thinking? Because if I take, I've got a check. And the king has to go to C8. A8 doesn't matter because I still checkmate on B7. Right, so they played there. Okay, attacking the queen. Right, where's the queen going? Because the king's on the light square. Have they got a check anywhere? No. I think the strength of that D pawn and the A pawn. Okay, they sacrificed the queen for a rook. Wow. Okay, what I need to do, I've got 1:04. We've got to play check here on C7 or take. What are we thinking? Where's the knight going? What's the knight got to do? We're guarding this square here with the bishop, which is fantastic. I need to get on back on F3. That's where the queen needs to go. Okay, so they've taken. We've got a 1 minute. Right, let's do this then. So if the king takes, I can go in check with the bishop. Right, okay. We haven't got much time here, so we need to go. Oh no, we need to go there. And then queen A7 check, king has to come to C7. And then we can promote with check. And it'll be discovered check from the queen. So that would be mate, I believe. Unless the king can go there. And then I'll bring the rook. Yeah, should be okay. Well, I'll just come across with the queen then. So if the king, there we go. So we've got check. 40 seconds on the clock. And Mate, next move. Oh god. Check there. Okay, and I believe that's checked there. "23 seconds on the clock." We've got to check with what's going on. That's mate. Oh, thank God for that. 20 seconds left on the clock. Great game. Let me just type that in. Great game. Wow. Fantastic. So I'm just going to pause the live there. 1 second. Alright guys. Alright Rodney B. How are you mate? Thanks for watching and staying with me. So we had a few pop in today. So we had Stu Mac, thanks to Rodney B, Gary Mac, British Red Cross joined, Tracy joined, JT, Dave, Gary, GG, Leon, Zabudowski, George, Kilo 7, Dev Singh, not sure how you pronounce, looks Russian, JJ, Kanisha, User, Darius, Jay, Stewart, Ermal, Shaj, Khan, Coffee, Mirush, G Girl, Gordon Addis joined, that's their name, Paul Popov 360, Lestin, Josco, James and Gillett John. Thank you very much for passing by. Let's have a look at the review of this game then. So that was the final position. That was really on the edge of defeat there. That was a great game. Okay, so we started off with what was seen to be an Italian. With e4 and e5, knight f3, playing through the book moves. We've got an Italian, so with the knight coming to d4, it was better to just take the pawn. So queen g5, castle was the maneuver, d5, okay, and then knight e3. We are -6 here, so we'd gone down a piece by move 6. So the correct move here was actually knight to e3. Oh, I didn't see that. So protecting the g2 pawn. So with all that said and done, it was saying f3. Bishop takes e5 and then bishop b5 check. Right. So bishop b5 check, missed that. They had queen g2, they missed that. That's what I was expecting. That's what we were expecting, wasn't it? So then knight c3, they had queen g2, they still missed it. King f2. No, that was mate in 5. Oh my god. So I was very lucky there. So we went knight to e2. Knight takes f3. King f2. Is it forced? Well, not really. King f1. They missed knight e5. We were supporting the bishop there, and we wanted to get the dark square bishop out. That was it. They said I was expecting bishop c5 then, but then they took the pawn on h2. We've discovered check. They're saying knight f4 was the best move. Knight h6 was on the cut. g5 straight away. So with that, knight to g4, we equalise straight away, and we are +9 with check, with running check after a check from black. Queen f3. Right, I'll to defend. Okay, Queen f3, I missed that. But the thing was, I was hoping for the rook here and then just fool them with g5, and then we could have mate in 2. So they missed bishop c5 check. Right, so what was d6 was the better move. Okay, d6. Okay, what if queen takes d6 and then king f1? Oh, what was the point in that though? Queen takes d6, king f1, knight f6, queen f3, g5. Okay, so what did we play? We played king to f3. Okay, David Wynyard, thank you for joining. So we had king to f3 and then knight h6. g5 was played, so it's still even now. g5. Attacking the rook. h4, so I was deciding to get these pawns up and running. Knight h6, that was fine, and saw the path for the diagonal for the queen here. So we play queen g1, and so from going to minus 0.9 in the space of 3 moves, we've gone to -4. Bishop e3, no, we kept on pushing. G takes f4, bishop takes f4, queen -3.3, queen to b4, threatening the bishop and b2, supporting the bishop. So c4, queen takes b2 check. What did they have instead? a6. Right, okay, attack the bishop. Bishop was coming back to a4. Queen to b2, king h1. I just wanted to get that queen out of the way, so rook a to b1. No, pushed up even more. Knight g4, yeah. Queen g3. Or we had queen a2. But I was in my mind, and the time control, we were low on time as well. That was the basis of that, wasn't it? So push and threatening the mate. So we got h5. So they wanted to push up, push this pawn and all that. So they went, we then played d6. They should have played c6 there, but they didn't. They checked. So I had rook e2. That's what we played. And it's mate in 11 here. Where's my coffee gone? Mate in 11. Mate in 9 even. So they had queen takes queen. Mate in 8 now. So that's queen takes. No way. Wasn't expecting that when it happened, but oh well. So we had queen c8. So let's go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've had a mating pattern there for 8. So let's just rewind. So we had rook defending. They had knight e3 check, and that would have been queen takes e3, queen to b4, and then queen to e4. That was a possibility. So they had that, queen takes, queen b4, and then queen e4, threatening the mate in 7. B takes a6, rook takes. Okay, but I would have personally taken here. C takes, and then we had. Oh right, no, yeah. Well, honesty play, I would have took with the bishop there, but oh well. Rook takes, c takes d6, Rook takes, rook to b6 check, a takes b6, bishop a6, d5, queen takes d5, king c7, queen b7 check, king d6, queen e7 check, and then king c6, and then queen bishop b7 check mate. So yeah, we were like down to 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. Queen takes, he's clutching at straws, or she's clutching at straws. Oh, queen to e7, we missed that then. We did miss that, but we was extremely low on time there. And it was just a case of, right, double up queen and rook, king takes, and then it was just inevitable on finding the mate there. So instead of that, we had queen, yeah, queen a2, missed knight a3, queen takes a7, king c8, queen b6, where we played king to d7, sorry, king b8, queen d6 check, king b7, bishop c6 check, king c8, and then rook a8 checkmate. So guys, thank you. That was day three, everybody, of Road to 2000 Rooks and Hooks on LICHESS. Thank you for your support. Check out the YouTube channel Rooks and Hooks. This will be streamed and played on, uploaded today right after this live. Okay guys, so this is day 3, Road to 2000. Thank you very much for watching. Come on down.